And welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is all about putting a spark back into your painting. You know, again, if your paints aren't sparkling, you gotta put the right combinations together to get attention. And you know, if your paintings are kind of dull right now, this is something I put together. It helps me, maybe it'll help you explain how I use my Goof-Proof Color Wheel using only 4 colors in the entire painting. I follow this little handy dandy guide, and let me show you how it works. So on my painting tables, I put my color wheel, one on every table, and I just follow that guide, and I stick to it. Stay committed, right? So on the table, here's my guide, and I've already laid out the 4 colors. You can see here the dominant color is red. I put several reds down, and that's important. It's nice to have a choice, right? The pyrrole red. These are my Holbein acrylic paints. So it says here, number 1, dominant color. So I'm going to make sure that I put that color over the entire canvas or the paper. Across from it, I don't say the word complementary color, it's called the focal point color. And that's number 2. The third step is putting these 2 spice colors, and these are the ones that really sparkle the focal point color. Let me show you right now with my demo. So these are color combinations that work for me, and it keeps that sparkle in the paintings. Okay, so on my table, you can see I have the colors already laid out, and for your reference, I make sure that the dominant color over the entire painting is about 80%. The focal point color, there's the focal point color, it says so right there on the chart, all right, is about 10% of the footprint, just the area, the focal point. And then the other 2 colors, spice, close to the focal point color here on my color wheel, about 5%. That kind of augments it. And that's what makes the focal point really sparkle when you add those 2 spice colors. So here we go, just like I mentioned earlier, 80% dominant color. Here's my red Holbein paint. We'll do this quickly just to get the point across. A little bit of water. Look at that. All different kinds of red. Doesn't have to be exactly that red. It's red. I like to call it, it's in the red family. So yeah, I have it everywhere. Under every great painting, I think there's a great abstract painting. So I'm definitely putting paint everywhere. So again, the dominant color is 80%. All right, let's go right into the focal point color, right off the bat. Get it there early in the painting. The focal point color is this nice, beautiful blue color, and here it is, right on my color wheel. Bam! I mean, you can't miss that one. I know, it's the only spot there. If I put the focal point color somewhere else, I make sure it's toned way down so as not to be in competition. You don't want all your colors being in competition with each other. See, I'm still getting all these different values by mixing the different color reds. A little bit of blue in there on my paper towel. Now, in case you missed that, here come the 2 spice colors. It's kind of a Kelly green, there we are. We have a little bit of yellow and green in here to make it the color I want. I'm adding a little bit of white to it to make it opaque. Because if I put that spice color green on top of this wet paint, you know what color it's going to turn. Not pleasant. There we go. Spice it all up. We can turn this into anything later on. Now let's go to the other spice color, 5%. Now this is not rocket science, so don't say, where's my measuring ratio guides? Nah. There we go. There we go. So that's basically how this works. So I have the focal point, there it is. Can't miss it. More 10%. Let's get more 10% in here. When we say percentage, we're talking about the footprint, the acreage, so to speak. All right. And now let's come back in here, some more green. Of course, I'm working wet into wet. So you have to get in, get out. Don't sit here too long. And I'm going to add a little bit of black in here. Why not? Oh, no. Yeah, I'm using my fingers. It's a lot quicker for these demos. This is the way I paint in my studio too. So you can see how I'm developing this all about color. All about color. And that's all I wanted to show you on this Goof-Proof Color Wheel. It works for me. It's fantastic. It makes it a lot easier in the studio. One less decision I need to make. And I call them Goof-Proof because if I stick with that color wheel, it pretty much assures me that it's going to turn out okay. Hey, thanks for watching and thanks for sharing it too. This is only one of the many videos that I've been putting together. Next one is going to be about color combinations also. Stay tuned. A bonus track. So here's another painting I finished earlier, but still, again, I'm following the color wheel. Dominant color is blue. It's pretty much 80% of that is blue. The focal point, voila, red. Bam, there's your red focal point. Well, lots of other ones, but look where your eye goes. And again, in case you missed the focal point, here come the two spice colors, purple and this yellow. There's your purple and your yellow. Spark it over here a little bit too. Look at all the different values I have. And again, the contrast. Your eyes are always going to go to the part of the painting that has the most contrast, and certainly with the two spice colors around the focal point color. So there you have it, my color wheel on this particular color combination. I'm getting ready to do another one for the next BobBlast. Thanks again, see you later. Hey, there's an art retreat at the Sedona Art Center in Sedona, duh. Hey, and I'm teaching it. I can't believe it. May 14th to the 18th. You know, it's all about the abstract figure, and I can't believe I get to do it again. I've been doing this for many years. It's pretty exciting. So we're down there. We get the most super professional models, unbelievable, and they bring some of their own costumes. It's, you know, it's all about the undraped model, but it's fun when they put on their own little mini costumes. It's just so much fun. And you know, the art center there at Sedona, they take care of us. We got our wonderful table, great accommodations, and you got to check it out. They've been doing it for a long time, and I've been going there for a long time too. We get the beginners, especially if you're a beginner, and the advanced painters love to come and take the same workshop. We're all together, all in the same room, and we're painting and drawing and doing collage work all day long, and it's all about you. It's a great studio. It's one of my favorite places. Just know that you're going to be doing lots of painting, and I'm on your side, and I'm going to be doing lots of demos. It's one of my favorite places to go to, the Sedona Art Center. I'm doing those abstract figures. Make sure you sign up soon because it does fill up. It's a fantastic facilities. Remember the great red rocks, the sunsets, the sunrises in Sedona Art Center. Hey, I'll see you there. Take care. I'm back, and here are the workshops I'd like to highlight right now. Loosen Up with Aqua Media Painting. Dillman's, you know how much I like the Dillman's at Lac du Flambeau. Check out that time. That'll be June the 11th is when I'm going to be there for a whole week. I love going there. The water, the cabins, the accommodations, all the time to paint is fantastic. And then here in my studio, a mentor workshop in Arroyo Grande, California. That's July the 5th to the 8th. We get 7 wonderful painters in here. It's a fantastic time. We paint all day long too. Burridge 5-day instructional studio workshop. This is kind of like an atelier where I have 10 students here who are just pretty much the beginners or just want to start all over again. And it's like an art school where I do a class and then they do something. And I do another subject and they do it. So it's basically, I'm really doing a lot of instructional, and I get to paint too. It's fantastic here in my studio. And then North Valley Art League in Redding, California, September the 4th. Loosen Up with Aqua Media Painting. Again, these are all my Loosen Up, the classic. It's the thing that I like to do so much, Loosen Up workshops. So thanks for watching.